Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 2. Already do some research on what problem faces by gardener and farmer and other related field. We found out that their most problem is about their plant dead because of unscheduled plant watering system. So, we propose the plant watering reminder system, which is a system that help forgetful users keep track of their plant watering schedules. It ensures that each plant receives the necessary care by notifying the user based on watering frequency. This system is especially useful for people with busy routines or who manage multiple plants like a gardener. Our objective for this is system users are allowed to keep track of multiple plants with different watering needs efficiently. Then it can remind the user to water their plants on schedule. Also, the user can see the report or full status report for every plant they chose. Also, the objective is to user can add as many plants they want with a limit they set before start the system. So now, my friend will briefly explain how to use the system.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Daniel Iman Hakimi, and I'm here to explain on the plant watering reminder system and how to use that system. Okay, moving on. All right, we're going to be starting off with the first menu that you see when you boot up the system, which is the user menu. And from the user menu, you have four choices to choose from. We're going to start with the first choice, which is add new user. This is the system user registration. Users of the system are able to register themselves as a user, allowing the system to be capable of configuring plans under the ownership of the user. We're going to show a sample output. We're going to be showing sample outputs for each and every process. And yeah, as you can see here, I've selected choice one, and we're going to insert the name of the user, and it will be registered as user one, and so on as the amount of users increase. So yeah, one until as many users as you want. We're gonna add another user. Yeah, user two. Okay. Moving on is the second choice, which is current user. That is the system user selection. This allows the user to decide which user's plans are to be configured later. For example, if I were to choose user 1, I would be able to configure plans only under user 1, not disrupting the plans of other users. So yeah, I'm just gonna show the sample output for so you guys can understand easier. Yep, choice 2. Okay, choose your user. You can select from the two users we already registered earlier. So we're just gonna go ahead and yeah, choose user 1. And yes, the current user will now be user 1. Okay, moving on to the third choice, which is configure plan. Now this goes from the user menu into the plan menu. So yeah, this is the main part of the system, the plan menu. Yeah, that's where you add plans and review schedules, and then yeah, do a whole lot more. This is the whole focus of the entire system. So you already see the example output that right there. Okay, now moving on into the plan menu. We're not in the user menu anymore. Yeah, you're given six choices, and we're gonna start with the first one, add new plan. So yeah, straightforward, adding new plans under the ownership of the current owner. Right now, if you remember, we are under the ownership of user one. Users may enter the name, type, and watering frequency of the plant. Yeah, we're gonna see the example output right here. Choice one, plant name is aloe vera. There, yeah, you can select the type of the plant, succulent, and the amount of times the water needs to be the plant needs to be watered every it can be one, two, three. You can decide. Okay, moving on to the second option. View watering schedule. This is straightforward. It's viewing a list of all of the user's plants and showing how frequently they must be watered. Okay, as you can see right there, just assume that rose was added earlier alongside aloe vera. Rose's frequency is 1 and aloe vera's frequency is 3. Okay, moving on to the third option, watering the plants. Now, this is the key part of the system, which is, yeah, you want to mark the plant as watered. Of course, the system itself can't water the plant. You need to water it yourself. So yeah, after a user has watered a plant in person, they may mark their plants as watered. So yeah, you can see the sample output. The system's going to ask you which plant did you water. It'll give you a choice between all of the plants that you have. Yeah, so yeah, let's water aloe vera real quick. And yes, aloe vera has been watered. And the system will mark the plant as watered, and it will be important when going to the watering report. So yeah, moving towards the watering report, selection number 4. A report of all plants under the ownership of the current user will be displayed, including details, all the details about the plant. So yeah, let's show the watering report of the under the current user. So yes, so as we did earlier, aloe vera has already been watered except for rose. It hasn't been watered. So the system will remind, as a reminder that the reminder is the focus of the system. So yeah, it will remind the user to water the plant. Okay, moving on to the selection number 5, proceeding the day. The user will use this option once a day has passed, notifying the system to remind the user of the plants that require to be watered, as well as plants that are required to be watered soon. So yeah, sample output. So yeah, the day has proceeded, and it will remind the user what plants need to be watered today, which is rose, and the upcoming plants that need to be watered, which is aloe vera, 2 days later. Okay, moving on. There's the. Oh, did I miss a slide? Hold on, I'm missing a slide. Oh, okay, Hakim, if you're seeing this right now, you're gonna have to, yeah, um, you get it. And then, okay, moving on to the exiting the system. Of course, every system has its way to exit the system. Users are able to leave the plant menu to either return to the user menu to either add new users, swap users, or exit the entire system. And that will be all. Thank you for taking your time to listen on how to use the plant watering reminder system. Thank you. Off to Hakim.
Hi, my name is Hakim and I will now explain the method that we use to complete our project. The first method is array, where array of object is used to store multiple plant entries. The next one is encapsulation, where it is implemented to protect plant data and only expose necessary method. The third one is association, where aggregation is used for user to have a list of plant. So, for example, one user can have multiple plants, but one plant can only have one user. The next one is composition, where a watering schedule belongs to a plant. And the fourth method is inheritance and polymorphism. Inheritance is applied where the base class is plant and derived classes are like flowering plant, succulent, etc. And for polymorphic methods are like get watering frequency for all plants, where plants will have different watering frequency. Last one is exception handling, where we handle invalid inputs like empty plant names or wrong frequency values. Thank you.